Two all beef patty, special sauce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Hi guys, welcome to Robin Hood Diaries today. I only say that because I was the first one to say that on television. Now you would have to be older, perhaps, well, of course, to have seen that in real time on TV, but I think that they've revived the ingredients of the Big Mac as a jingle or of sorts since then, because this was 1974. Anyway, real quick, we're not gonna like breeze through like Sean's career ever again. It has to have a point. Okay, one, two, three, in chronological order. These were only the commercials because we all know that how I made all my money and basically how I bought my house was through commercials. Why? Because you do a commercial, as you know, and then you get money every time it plays, not like movies. Well, cable, but point being, if this is a national commercial, not a regional one like SoCal, then you get like quadruple the money. Okay, so we're going to talk about only the ones that I was in a campaign for. And that would mean that if you did a commercial as like essentially the main face, twice or more, that would be a campaign. It just means that you did one. You're associated with the brand more than once. It's not a spokesperson necessarily, like the progressive lady. She's been doing that shit for fucking what, 500 years? She must be rolling in it, and she still looks the same. She's like wax lady. Anyway, let's get back to the point. I'm going to go in chronological order, and these are only the ones from very young, from my very, very beginnings of my commercial career, where they were campaigns, two or more. First one was the very, very, very first one. It was literally like, I think the third commercial I had ever done, maybe not, but I was the spokesman for Morton Salt. And the theme was, I was this kind of awkward little boy MC or presenter at a school show. And I don't know how they work the salt in there. Don't ask me. This is like 73 or I don't know. Somewhere salt got in there. And then they continued that theme through one more commercial of the school show theme. And again, I was the MC. And I'm like, kind of, all I remember is I was supposed to look awkward, which was not hard in 73, being the spokesman for Morton Salt. Okay, enough of Morton Salt. Next is the big one. This is what kind of put me on the map, essentially. Now, there's a difference between milking something and being put on the map. You can do something that was successful, like a movie, and then milk that forever. And I'll tell you what I milked in terms of movies, and it wasn't E.T. But if you're very popular in commercials and you don't have a lot of theatrical work, but I was doing most stage work, hello, Mr. S., where I've been mischaracterized as not performing in front of a live audience. But anyway, so this one was the one that put me on the map, and it is because of what I did in the beginning. Two all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Now, if you've heard that before, the whole gag in the commercials is that everyone screws it up. They can't get the ingredients right. They leave them out. They jumble them up. They laugh. They slur or whatever. I was the first one not only to say the ingredients, aside from the jingle singing lady, but I was also, of course, the first one to screw it up. So I started in 73, the whole screw up the ingredients campaign that went on for decades. I wasn't in them for decades, but I was the one that started the gag. And the way they got me to screw it up at 6, I don't know what the hell I was, 7, maybe 7, was that they came into the trailer where I was waiting. I had no idea what I was doing, except the McDonald's commercial. And they came, I remember 2 people came in with a piece of paper and it had just the ingredients on it in a row, down. And they gave it to me and they said, okay, look at this for a couple minutes.